And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Joined by Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. They've got Nikola Vucevic, and it's the kid in at the 4 slot. And for the Pacers, Pascal Siakam out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Black in at the small forward position. All right, folks, get your running shoes on. Both of these teams want to push the pace.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Pass to Buckets. 4-3. Buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Smith with it. Here's Skinny. The deep 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
3 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Pass to Buckets. Launches it. And it's Lee with the rebound. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Buckets passes to Siakam. Now here's Halliburton from behind the arc. Knocks down the triple.
At the perimeter, Halliburton has a lot of confidence. He's just about always ready to take that shot.
Down low. Here's Vucevic. Oh, and Turner with a block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic. Indiana's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Siakam left side.
Nice physical play by Turner, getting to the stripe.
First personal foul.
And Grant, a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They work hard to get good shots.
Well, B.A., that's definitely part of their DNA. They've had the personnel to do it, and guys who are disciplined and patient.
And that one falls for Turner.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all 3 levels.
And so Turner nails them both. And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish, the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
Here's the kid. His last outing, he had 20. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Skinny. Top of the key. No good there. Halliburton with some nice D. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance. Buckets has got 6 points.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. High post Siakam. Pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Chicago calls timeout. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Rarely frazzled. They play with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. Number 1, the Pacers.
If this team had a chance to push it last season, they did. The best fast break team in the league.
Here's Skinny. Last game he had 34 points. Pass to Lee. The Pacers pull it in.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Now here's Siakam. His last outing we saw him score 22. 6 on the shot clock. Here's buckets. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Drains the triple.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
The Pacers have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Here's Black. His last outing, he had 20. Five on the clock. Back to Siakam. Fires the 3. And it's Siakam again missing.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Now here's Vucevic. He's scoreless. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Here's Lee. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Indiana has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Here's Black. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got 4 rebounds in the game. And there's the lob. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Out to the right wing. Here's Buckets. Drops in the 3. Buckets has got 11 points.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Here's Skinny. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Indiana, they've got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Black passes to Halliburton. From 12 feet, he hits the back iron and sinks it. Halliburton's got his second basket of the game.
He can move around with the big boys. Halliburton not giving in on the interior.
At the 2023 three-point contest, Tyrese Halliburton made an impressive showing, Greg.
You know, he did, B.A., but sadly he wasn't able to win the contest. But he did manage to tie the record for most points in a round. So his efficiency can't be questioned.
And the shot goes in. Skinny's got his third basket of the night. The Pacers have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Here's Black. No points yet. Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Here's Black. There's the 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Smith left side. His first shot attempt. It's hauled in by Black.
As usual, he's laser focused on defense. That's a nice shot contest.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Smitty, we always talk about basketball-related issues, but off the floor, for guys on a new team in a new city, what are the real challenges there?
I think, B.A., I'm going to keep it simple. It's about your routine. If you can nail that down in your new surroundings, that's the key.
And the first one at the line is good. Look, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it.
And both free throws good for Halliburton. Smitty, ever since the Rose and Butler era came to an end, the Bulls have lacked stability.
You're so right, B.A. They have filtered through coaches. They've had high draft picks come and go, even acquired all-star players, but they're still searching for consistent success.
Now here's Halliburton. 14 points for him last game against Cleveland.
Also, his ability to push the action and get to the line made a huge difference.
And once again, off the mark by Indiana.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Pacers foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Indiana.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break has been a big part of their success.
And he drops the first. So he gets them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
For Indiana, they've got 8 of 15 shots to go. It's stolen. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Here's Lee. And the step back jumper is good. Lee's got 6 points.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Here's Black. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Black. Back to Halliburton. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, merciless jam by Halliburton. He's got some serious hops.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. Fourth, the Bulls.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Here's Skinny. Give him 8. Down low. Here's Vucevic, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Smitty, although the Chicago Bulls made the play-in tournament in 2023, they failed to get into the playoffs.
BA, kudos to them for wanting to remain competitive. But this is a team with several key veteran players on it. They've got some big decisions to make.
First free throw is good.
You gotta love what he brings to the table. Nikola Vucevic, not too shabby from the line either. He can shoot it.
And so Vucevic nails both of them.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Now here's Halliburton. He's closely guarded. Takes a turnaround, Jay. No good off the back of the rim. Chicago trailing here. Here's Lee. He's got 6. Pass to Vucevic. Here's the kid. Shot clock at 6. It's good. Lee's got 8.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Halliburton. 9 points in the game. Here's Skinny. And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Now here's Halliburton. He's guarded closely. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Max, first personal foul. 13 foul. At the line, for Indiana, Tyrese Halliburton.
Free throw good. Halliburton.
I mean, he can do it all. Shoot, facilitate. Great skills for the young Halliburton.
Here's Skinny. He's got 10 to the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
From 13. And it's Chicago with a board.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Smith outside. Pass to Vucevic. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
Vucevic.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Indiana leading. Halliburton right side. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And we're seeing a great mindset from Halliburton on offense. He's attacking relentlessly and getting well rewarded for it.
Pass to Smith. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
A slick drive by Halliburton, cutting through the defense into a shot.
Chicago has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Skinny passes to Vucevic, and the shot goes down. Vucevic has got 6 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
That's tipped.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Andrews. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. 26 seconds left to play in the first. Siakam, right side. Back to Bryant. Another shot. And it's good on the layup. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Here's Skinny. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. From outside the arc. On target from range.
At the arc, Siakam can be so dangerous. When he gets an opening, he drills it.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. It's the Pacers. They lead by 7. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
Well, the Bulls shooting 55% for the game so far. Miles Turner out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's buckets in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Money, the pass to Lee. Takes a 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Textbook defense on display. That's exactly how you guard against the jump shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it. He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
Halliburton finds Siakam. Here's Black. The 3 is up. 5 to shoot. Here's Turner. Second chance shot. And it's good on the lay-in. Turner's got 6 points.
Playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
Oh, there's the alley. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Halliburton. 16 points for him. That's good from Siakam on the assist from Halliburton. Siakam's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Wow, he's becoming a more sophisticated scorer. Siakam beats good D with better O.
Pass to Lee. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Indiana's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Indiana's a team on the rise. Coach Rick Carlisle said this is a new era of Pacers basketball, a direction of youth and of going all in on a group of guys that are young, talented, and extremely high character and tremendous upside. Brian, a lot to be excited about.
No question. Absolutely. Thanks, Allie. Here's Black. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Dosunmu. Lee on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Unloads. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Lee's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
And the Pacers call time here. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. Second, Indiana.
Now, we all know they didn't allow any easy buckets last season. I mean, their defense was tremendous, and the rim protection was just outstanding.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Here's Black. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Indiana Pacers. On Wednesday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And for that game against the Hornets, it's the second game of a back-to-back. So you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Black. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Black's got 5 points. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. I think when his coach looks at Andrew Nembhard, he sees lots of potential there, Grant.
Oh, yes, he does, B.A. And for a second-round pick in 2022, he's been a steal. A pure point with size at 6'5", that enables him to play at either guard spot.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Following the bucket by the Bulls. Toppin outside. Here's Nembhard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And there's the rejection. Here's Dosunmu. Guarded by Toppin. And the basket by Dosunmu. And the Bulls lead by 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion. Loving the hustle.
And we also got to mention the work they've done on the offensive glass. Pounding the opposition and coming away with tons of second chance points.
Number 14.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's McConnell. Pass to Toppin. Over to the wing. Here's Nembhard. Puts one up from 19. And he hits the jumper for 2. Nembhard's got his first points of the game. Here's Lee. He's got 19. Shoots over Turner. Here's Lee. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Indiana calls timeout.
Show some love and clap your hands. Here they are, your Indiana Pacers. Once again, give it up for your Pacemates Dance Team.
Now McConnell. No points so far. Pass to Toppin. Here's Black. 4-3. And he misses the shot again. Only 2 of 7 in this one. Here's Money. And here's Ball. Here's Money. Clock at 6. The Bulls need to get off a shot. It's hauled in by Black. Black's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Out left to the wing. Ball against McConnell. Up top, Turner. Here's Nembhard. Knocked away. Shot is up. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2. Here's ball. And the Bulls call time here.
It's your Pacers Youth Dance Team. Fans.
The kid passes to Vucevic. Here's Lee. Here's the kid. He has 6. And again, Chicago, no good.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Here's Lee, following the bucket by the Pacers. Smith outside. Siakam with the defensive effort. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic. Indiana trailing here. Here's buckets. He's coming off a 25-point game against Cleveland.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Here's Halliburton. Oh, Halliburton! Send it home!
They're creating space on his own. Halliburton with a sweet move to create enough daylight for the bucket.
Step back shot. Pass to Lee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And a moment to check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. 5th best, Nikola Vucevic.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Indiana's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Knocked loose. And now the Bulls in transition. Here's Skinny. Three-pointer, no good. Here's Black. 5 points in the game. Buckets. Nice shot from the wing. Buckets has gotten 4 this quarter.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Here's Skinny. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Great job drawing the foul. And almost converted the shot as well.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. The Pacers have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. Tipped away and out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. Here's Lee. He's got 22. Smith outside. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D. Smith's got 6 points. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's Indiana scoring again.
You know, the shot of Halliburton is just so steady. You add in his driving ability. Tyrese is a scary offensive player.
Now here's Vucevic. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit. Siakam outside. And then Siakam with the jam.
Assertive move by Pascal Siakam, slamming it in before anyone can contest it.
Here's Skinny.
I saw it.
Wow!
And he saw it.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Black. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had. Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Indiana's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. The ball's knocked loose. And now the Bulls in transition.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Smith with it. Halliburton picks him up. And Turner with the block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates. I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Skinny, defended by Halliburton. Here's Smith. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Halliburton. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Halliburton's got 6 points in the quarter. Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Skinny, defended by Halliburton. Nice shot by Skinny. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Buckets. The shot that time not on target. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. From the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And now a 5-point Bulls lead.
And even the tricky shots are falling for him right now.
Just 3 on the clock. Can't get it to drop.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Bulls leading by 5. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It was a shaky first quarter for Chicago. They struggled to find an offensive rhythm or come up with enough stops and sunk into a 7-point hole by the end of the period. Things started changing in the second quarter. Everything was falling. They dropped in shots at a rate of 64% from the field. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
Great work on the glass so far. They're hustling and showing more desire than boxing out. That's what they have to do. That's the recipe for success.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
I think they let the game come to them, but they haven't got to the foul line enough, Ernie. That's an area where they're getting beat. I like to see them press to action a little bit more.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Chicago has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. We've got Smith, and it's the kid in at the 4. Indiana trailing here. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
You talk about Siakam's versatility. Great timing and location on the pass.
Pass to Lee. From the top of the key, he buries it. Lee's got 24 points.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Here's Black. Halliburton for 3. And it's Chicago with a board. The kid's got 5 rebounds tonight. About a minute played here in the second half. Here's Vucevic. And he gets that one. And now a 7-point Chicago lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, even though Kevin Huerter knew early on that basketball would be his path, he said, quote, I played baseball up until my senior year in high school just to be a kid. You work different muscle groups. Specializing in sports as an early age is not something that I really agree with. Sports are supposed to be fun, right?
Well, that's true. Something we all need to remember. Thanks, Allie.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Here's Halliburton. Here's Black. Second chance effort. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Bulls have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Skinny passes to Smith. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's the kid. Give him 8. 6 to shoot. Here's Skinny. They get it back. Here's Vucevic. And it's blocked. Here's Buckets. The kid with a rebound. The kid's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Skinny. Got a hand on it. Black passes to Halliburton. And here's Turner beyond the arc. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got his 4th assist with that last one. Timeout called. The Bulls.
This timeout is for everyone, except you fans. We're throwing shirts. Time to get loud.
Looking at our leaderboard here, last year, the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. The Bulls, 4th.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
Here's Smith. That one falls. Smith's got 10. 3rd quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. 14 feet away. And it's Lee with the rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And it's rejected. Now here's Halliburton. He's got 24. Look at Halliburton converting through contact.
Yeah, nice touch on Halliburton's inside shot. He doesn't overpower it.
Skinny passes to Smith. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Siakam with it. He's got 7. Tries to break his ice. And the layup is good. And now it's just a 1-point Chicago lead.
What a move right there from Pascal Siakam. Such an elusive player.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. Bryant, he's checked in for Turner. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Chicago.
On the court.
Smith, left side. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Black's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Skinny, defended by Halliburton. Here's Smith. Tips it. It's good on the putback. The kid's got 10.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Smith with it. Siakam covering. And the basket by Lee. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Bulls.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Well, another thing to look at is their impressive block numbers. They have not been giving shooters an easy time tonight, knocking away lots of shots.
First one falls. And both free throws good for Halliburton.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Chicago has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pass to Lee. Over Siakam. Lee misses.
As usual, he's laser focused on defense. That's a nice shot contest.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Here's Lee. Back to Dosunmu. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Here's Skinny. Defended by Halliburton. Here's Skinny. Here's the kid. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that gonna get them going.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession. Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just 1 3, and that was in the first half.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Indiana calls timeout.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
The Pacers have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Here's Siakam. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact.
Chicago has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Lee. Shoots over Siakam. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Incredible fadeaway shot there. The defense was all over him, but he still rose up and nailed down.
Unloads from 13. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Pass to Lee. Puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
And he's going for the lob. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Skinny passes to Dosunmu. Here's Lee. He's covered by Siakam. Here's Smith. Pass to Skinny. Tries again. Jump shot is good. Skinny's got 5 points in the quarter.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Black. He's got 11. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Lee. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Halliburton with the ball. Guarded by Smith. Halliburton misses.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Here are the Bulls with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Buckets. 19 points in the game. Knocks down the long J. Buckets has got 22.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Pass to Skinny, puts up a three, knocks down the triple, and the Bulls lead by 7.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Halliburton looking over the floor. Tipped. Here's Skinny. Give him 30. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Smith.
First one falls for him. Nesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. The Bulls making a switch here. Both good from the line that time. Indiana has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Halliburton for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
And now let's take a look at the scoring breakdown tonight as divided up between the starters and the reserves for the Bulls.
Smith taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And so he makes both from the line.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Halliburton outside. Here's the floater, and it's blocked by Vucevic.
This is the next step for Nikola Vucevic. Can he start to become a better defender and shot blocker?
And he jams it home with authority.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Buckets. And again, another missed shot.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Back to Smith. Pass to Dosunmu. From downtown. Nice shot by Skinny. Skinny's got 35.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Now here's Bryant. Halliburton outside. Here's Buckets. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Launches it from deep. Skinny, no good. And so it's Chicago with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. Then there's TJ McConnell, and it's Black in at the small forward. That's the 5 for the Pacers.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Black. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit. Getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Here's Lee. The rebound by Nembhard.
As usual, he's laser focused on defense. That's a nice shot contest.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Black. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Black's gotten 4 this quarter.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Here's Black to the right side. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Toppin outside. Now McConnell. Shoots over ball. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Chicago's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. And rejected. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Bulls ball.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. And that one good.
Well trained and blocking out distractions. Ball doesn't let a little contact affect the shot.
Here's Nembhard. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Chicago, Lee, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. For Indiana, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Black. The 3 is up. The Pacers again can't hit.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
So it's the Pacers now. The Bulls making their last shot. McConnell on the money from 12 feet away. McConnell's gotten his first points in this one.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Here's Black. Pass to McConnell. Here's Black. Stripped it away. And here comes the break.
And that nice steal was able to get their break going in a hurry.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break and then points at the other end.
Here's Nembhard. Drives to the hoop. Takes a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Black's got 13 in the second half.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his second.
Ball outside. To the middle. Dosunmu, the pass to Ball. 4 on the clock. Over McConnell. Back to Dosunmu. Pass to Money. Here's Lee. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second team foul. Shooting for Chicago, Lee, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. And Grant, in league news, how about your former coach? Coach K taking on an advisory role with the NBA.
Well, B.A., tremendous experience and leadership from that man. 4 decades at the college level, the men's national team. I mean, the league recruiting a blue chipper if there ever was one.
McConnell passes to Toppin. And it's Chicago with a board. Lee's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And the basket by Dosunmu.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
For Indiana, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Here's Nembhard. Shots blocked. Chicago's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Here's Lee. Soft touch off the glass. Lee's got 14 points now in the second half.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Now here's McConnell, guarded closely. Count that one.
Very clever how he creates space against the bigger defender.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Nembhard. And it's Chicago with a board. Here's Dosunmu. Pass to Lee. Back to Dosunmu. Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. Good work there as it goes. Smith's got 20 points.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort and he brings the energy.
For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Skinny, no good. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. McConnell outside. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. McConnell's got 6 in the quarter.
One way to beat good defense, use that double clutch.
Pass to Lee. Shoots a fadeaway. The Pacers pull it in. Black's got 11 rebounds in the game. Now Toppin unloads from 13. And it's Lee with the rebound.
Textbook defense on display. That's exactly how you guard against the jump shot.
Oh my goodness!
That is
cocked it back and fired it home.
Oh, indeed. That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Here's Nembhard. And Smitty, the in-season tournament coming together. As a player, would that $500,000 prize be enough to motivate you?
You know, I don't think so, B.A. It's not about the number or the money. It's about just competing. So looking forward to see how all this play out. But the money won't matter. I just want to compete.
Here's Black. Baseline jumper right on the money. Black's got 20 points.
Easy look from mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy.
Oh, finish! Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Chicago foul.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now Halliburton. To the inside. Here's Black. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Lee's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Inside. Pass to Skinny. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
And there it is. On a night when he's been so efficient handling the basketball, that's his first real mistake.
The Pacers have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. Here's Buckets, covered by Smith. They grab their own miss. Pass to Buckets. There's the three. He buries it from 3. 25 points in the game.
Had that one in his sights, too. His 5th triple of the game, second this half.
Here's Skinny, defended by Halliburton. Clock at 6. Here's Skinny. They get it back.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Chicago's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Smith passes to Skinny. Well, Steve, the most recent CBA increased two-way player slots. Now teams can carry 3 instead of 2. How do you like it?
I love it. The two-way player rule has been a huge success. Lots of guys have been discovered that way, given a chance to play in this league.
And the Bulls shooting pretty well in the fourth at 48%. Here's Lee. Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Smith outside. Here's Skinny. Paddles through traffic and lays it in. Skinny's got 39. Indiana's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Here's buckets. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's... Watch out, watch out, watch your head!
Awesome.
Get out the way!
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Remains Indiana ball.
And in deciding against lowering the minimum age for the NBA draft, Grant, do you think it's fair to 17 and 18-year-olds who want to go pro?
You know, B.A., I do think it's fair. I mean, there are other avenues in today's basketball environment where compensation for these guys is possible. You have the overseas route. You have the G League Ignite. And, of course, now colleges have the NIL, so that's huge.
Just 5 to shoot. Lee cans it from the wing. Lee's got 16 points here in the second half.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bulls.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them. But it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And what a huge performance it was for Skinny.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Here's the kid. Pass to Lee. Fades back. He can't get that one to fall.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.